Hey, welcome back everybody to Expansion Network, and we are doing pre-conference interviews for the Empower You Expo in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, we're excited to be here continuing these pre-conference interviews with some of the speakers and exhibitors and practitioners that you can delightfully expect to encounter as you come out to this event. And today we have Sarah Lewis. She is a Reiki Master, and if any of you may not, there may be somebody out there who isn't familiar with Reiki. So we're going to let her explain that just a little bit, and also let you know that if you come out to this event, you can have the experience of receiving her services. We're also going to give you all of her contact information so that you can continue to have your connection with Sarah that way as well. Sarah, thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
For people out there who may not know what Reiki is, can you give everybody a little bit of a description as to what it is, what drew you to refining your artistry in that modality, and how long you've been doing this service for people?
Absolutely, yes. So Reiki it's a Japanese term for, if you break the word Reiki in half, or it's Rei means universe, and so that's REI, and then Ki means energy. So everyone has a life force energy within them. And so what Reiki put together, what it does, is it utilizes the universal energy, that loving, universal, cleansing energy, to work through the energy within an individual and allow them to release stress and increase health and well-being, and move forward and create beautiful experiences for any individual.
I want to support you in, I guess I want to say, another petal on the flower in along with this theory. As a young girl, I was and still am involved in any of the healing practices from the Far East. And all of the Far East theories support an extraordinary energy field. The chi that lives inside of us, the ki that lives, universally. And I know that even as a young girl, when I would go and have acupuncture treatments for different things, my practitioner, Dr. Kim, would have me, even at that time as a little girl, imagine this energy inside of me and imagine the energy connecting with him, as he was doing this. Now, one could argue that that's just a lot of mumbo jumbo. What I can testify as my truth is that it always worked. I've always been in receivership of that type of assistance, or maybe I have been activating all of that in my own self. I think everybody at this stage and phase of watching this type of programming is very much in alignment with the knowing that these energies are interchangeable and they're very strong.
And that they do exist.
They do. So, Sarah, tell us, when did you get involved with becoming a practitioner in this modality?
Actually, I had received Reiki energy work and very much felt drawn to it after I received it. I had heard about it before here and there. I actually had been working, I currently work also in the healthcare field, so I had a bit of education on the other side of health and wellness, and I just felt this strong drive to learn more about holistic and learn more about energy, and I was actually able to experience Reiki healing. And from my personal experience, I very much found that I really wanted to learn how it works and work on sharing with the community this beautiful ability that is present for us to help heal our community members and work with it.
I also might, if you don't mind me asking, if somebody is not familiar with Reiki at all, what can they expect when they, see you? Is this like a hands-on touch? Is it away from the body? Are they laying down? Do they have their eyes closed? I mean, I think that I know that Reiki's been around for a long time, and I honor everybody's approach to it.
And there's different modalities
that are
involved with it.
But for somebody coming to the expo, maybe you can tell them exactly what your approach is to it.
Absolutely. So at the expo, I will have a table where any individual is welcome to lay on down. There will also be chairs there. Sitting is much more comfortable. So as you did say, yes, hands-on with universal energy. That's usually how Reiki works with healing. So it's either a very light touch, or very much the hands will be hovering over, drawn by the energy where healing may be needed at any given time.
Really, I think Reiki's a form of channeling. You know, I'm a channeling a group named Joyous, and this is really that quintessentially. There's an old Native American term called hollow bone. You're called a hollow bone if you're a channel, you know, allowing yourself to be completely hollow and usable, you know, for energy work and resources. So would you consider yourself an energy channel for this modality?
I feel that, yes, I would consider that myself as a channeler in that regard as well, since I feel that as a channeler or conduit, the energy works through an individual to go ahead and work with the energy for that person and where they need healing and where they can receive insights as well to what they're experiencing at the time as well, or what's going on with them during that moment, or what they've been going through beforehand as well.
Yeah, I think personally, I think that people are becoming more aware of the fact, even though you were taught even as far back, for some people they were taught even far back in elementary school, that you're energy, you are energy. You know, science has evidence now that has always backed that up, that you are an energetic being. And so you use the energy from what you as a being are surrounded with, and you are using that energy to work with the energy that's there. Is that correct?
What I would say with that is that we utilize, or for me personally, I know I utilize the universal energy, which there has been the process of an energy placement with the universal energy. So I'm able to work with that and allow that to facilitate through my hands to allow the energy to go where it's needed on an individual who is in need of healing. So we all do have our own life force energies, and we can sense, or many individuals can sense other energies as well. And I personally can as well with have empathic abilities. And with that, I would say with Reiki, it's more of utilizing that universal energy. So it's that loving universal energy that comes through, and I'm able to channel that or be a conduit for that. And it goes through my hands to work with an individual's auric field or their biofield, and also within the person's body, as was said before as well. Every part of us is energy, and every cell in our body, it vibrates and is energy, and so it can work within to at even the anatomical level to even release any, like if you have some knots in your muscles or anything, can help loosen those and just relieve the source of that, like that formation of that stress formation, and release that. And it has and I've been doing so much research on this, I'm really excited to share, but it has that beautiful anatomical effects that we can see how it works and how it can go through and help facilitate healing within an individual.
Well, and also, I'm going to go as far as saying that it doesn't take somebody who has any type of a physical ailment to benefit from your services. You know, just that supercharge, I see us all as the little Tesla cars pulling up to the little charger, right, and just getting some really great supercharged energy for our own selves.
Just getting your energy back aligned.
Oh yeah, you can use it for everything in your life, from your manifestation to your relationships to abundant flow of receivership from money to whatever it is you're looking for. It's just, because it's universal energy, I'm going to support that it's has universal usage.
Well,
right?
the other advantage is she's an empath.
Yeah.
And you know how empaths go.
I know. It's that next leveling up. It's the leveling up. You're not going to be just laying there on the table and she's, haphazardly, doing her thing. She's really going to have the ability to tune in to you. So we love that. Well, Sarah, we're excited because we're going to be seeing you, of course, joining you at this expo. We're going to have fun, hopefully being able to persuade you to let us see you in action and get you a little on camera. For the people who'd like to connect with you before this expo, or even for the people who will be watching this transmission after the expo runs but are still intrigued and drawn to you, can you tell everybody how to connect with you, please?
Yes, absolutely. I will be distributing my business cards at the expo, and also beforehand, you're welcome to go and visit my website at www.warriorgoddesshealing111.com. And on there I have a lot of great information about what Reiki entails and about the history within it, and including a lot of the science behind and how it works with the anatomy, and many evidence-based studies involving how it can help facilitate healing as well. And yeah, you're more than welcome to take a peek at that, and feel free. There's an option on there to go ahead and contact me as well. My number is on there also, and feel free to email me. That is also on the website also.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us, right, for this interview. Kid, please continue to tune in and follow up with the other interviews that we've got, and especially check out Tina Jones's interview as well. We'd love to see all of you out at the expo, but if for some reason you can't find yourself in physical presence there, please visit the websites of all of these interviews. It expands your mind, it expands your knowing, and we know that you're going to find the people that resonate appropriately with you, and that's our intention, is to make those connections for everybody.
And this event is going to be loaded with practitioners of all different shapes and sizes and forms.
And different modalities. Check everybody
different
out.
modalities. That's what's going to be so great about it.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for being with us. Sending blessings and enormous abundance and love your way always. And we'll see you next time.